So welcome to this edition of the Rumble, the Entrepreneur's Rumble. So naturally, you know who's going to be in front of me. Another man who's built up his own business. And this time, it's about training. So welcome to the show, Yathiraj.
Thank you very much.
Yathiraj Agarwal.
Yeah.
If I want to say, if in these days we always talk about we are pan-Indian identities, we're all the same everywhere. But in the old days we would have said you're a long way from home, Mr. Agarwal in Chennai.
No, whenever I'm in South, I'm always Yathiraj.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I'm in North, I'm always Agarwal.
And there is a local name here called Yathiraj.
Yeah, Yathiraj is very South Indian name.
Not only that, they probably think that you come from an illustrious family. There's Yathiraj Road, there's Yathiraj Lane.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yathiraj
right.
College.
Right. And Yathiraj is actually the name of Ramanujar.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's information. So tell me, I know you're a trainer, and not only a trainer, you're also a man who gives concrete evidence of the success of your principles by having another website called doubleyoursalesandtripleyourprofit.com. That is truly amazing. Very interesting name.
Thank you.
Tell me, Mr. Yathiraj, how does Mr. Agarwal, what would you like to be known as? Yathiraj or?
Yathiraj.
Yathiraj. So tell me, how did you embark on this? What kicked you off on this road?
Okay. See, I got into selling when I was about 10 or 11 years old. I was 7th standard. Because I come from a very lower middle class family. Mm-hmm. And, as lower middle class family, we never had any problem on food, but we never had anything more than food. Mm. Now, all my friends, they always used to get some pocket money and things like that, but I never got any pocket money ever.
Okay.
So, but everybody having money and me not having money was not very, at that age, 10, 11 years old.
Yes.
So I was just thinking, and then one of my uncles, he had this stationery shop. So what I used to do is get some pens, pencils, rubbers,
erasers,
what do you call it? All those things, and sell it to my friends and make some pocket money kind of a thing.
And that you started doing when you were 10 and 12
when
years
I was
old?
about 11 years, I think.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
really
So
specific.
that is how I got into selling. And I don't know, but as I grew up, I always wanted to be in selling.
Okay.
So even though I'm a graduate from BITS Pilani, mm-hmm. and I wouldn't have had any problem in getting any job. Okay,
true,
but I got into sales. I'm one of those very, very crazy guys who got into sales by choice. Most of the people, they get into sales because they don't get any other options. In my life, I have written only one single application. That was Procter & Gamble.
Yes.
Okay, that time it was called Richardson Hindustan.
Okay.
Okay, and since I'm a graduate from BITS Pilani, my first application, I got my job. I got my appointment letter even before I got my result, subject to my passing, which was no question because I'm a gold medalist.
Okay.
So there was no issue about that. And that's how I got into sales.
And you applied for a sales job?
I applied for the sales job, absolutely.
Okay. You're not in Procter & Gamble factories making this?
No. I could have because I'm a B.Pharm honors.
Okay.
So I could have, but I didn't. And since I'm a B.Pharm honors and I wanted to get into sales, it was a cakewalk.
So when you joined it, they were full of white people, as they say, running it, or was it all Asian, Indian?
No, all Indians.
Even in your
all
time
Indians.
when you joined right in the first post.
And I was the regional manager in Chennai was a gentleman by name Agnihotri, who is the father of Rati Agnihotri.
I see. Okay, the actress.
Yeah, the actress Rati Agnihotri, her father.
Okay. So this is because you just opted for a sales job, not particularly because of the kind of company that you joined. I mean, did you look at the company and join? Or was
Not really. Little bit I looked at the company. I knew that they are an international organization and all that. But I wanted to be sales because I have right from childhood, I have been called a chatterbox.
Okay.
Okay, and I thought selling is where you talk. I mean, of course, today my views are changed totally. Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand in sales, listening is much, much, much more important than talking. Okay, but that time I thought, I talk a lot, so I think sales will be perfect. And I love traveling. I love going places, so I thought, sales. And it did give me a chance to travel all over India.
That's what I was going to... Was a transferable job that sent you from state to state?
Yes. No, not from state to state. I was in Bihar for 3 years.
Okay.
And then I was...
So your early part of your career when you joined the company was out there in Bihar?
Yes. Okay. Even though I got selected in Chennai, but they had 4 vacancies. They had 30,000 applications. Mm-hmm. They had 4 vacancies, but they selected 5 people. Okay. And I was the only who knew Hindi.
All right.
So that's why they transferred me to Calcutta, and I was very happy. I mean, I didn't want to be in Chennai.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great time of India's beginnings. Calcutta was a hot city to live in.
No, I was
hot to
not in
listen.
Calcutta. Sorry.
You never was in Calcutta.
I was. The Calcutta was our regional headquarters.
Reporting to Calcutta.
Reporting to Calcutta, but then I was transferred to. I was in Bihar. My headquarters was Bihar.
Okay.
The regional office was in Calcutta.
So the kind of people you worked with, they were from different parts of the country?
Different parts of the country.
So communication, how was it those days? All in Hindi? Or was it a lot of mixed?
Hindi, English.
A mixed bag of English and Hindi?
Yes, absolutely.
So this training, when you joined, what did your company say? Listen, just go and learn on the job, or?
Yeah, it was like we got some product training, product knowledge, and then I was with one of the seniors. I was
Okay.
in the field with him,
Okay.
and it was kind of on-the-job training. I never got any sales training.
So traveling must have been a real eye opener for you. Traveling in Bihar.
Yeah, it was real fun. I used to leave my headquarters with a van with full of stocks and come back after.
So you
25
travel
days.
with the van and the
Travel
stock.
with the van. Okay, 25 days out.
So it's more delivery plus sale going on
Yeah, it was sales
simultaneously.
plus delivery. Absolutely.
Okay. So did you have to push your products? I thought Procter and Gamble would have had
Not
it
really.
easy.
Not really. But yes, you have to sell. Because if he wants 3 pieces, you have to sell him 6 pieces. Okay. Lot of importance of sales I understood that if I give a retailer 6 pieces, when I
Yes.
come back next time he would have sold 5.
Okay.
If I gave him 3 pieces, by the time next time I come he would have sold all 3.
Okay.
So he'll be out of stock.
All right.
So always our objective was to overstock so that they can sell more.
Okay, so it's not that you want to build up the desire for your goods by saying, okay, I ran out of stocks last time, so pick up more.
No. Because
You
I'm coming back only after a month.
Okay, so do you do your own assessment of the market requirements, or is it just the man who?
No, we have a target.
Okay.
We had a target, and in the second year I was region number 1. In the third year I was all India number 1.
So how did the target get made? Who made the targets?
Company makes the target. We, theoretically we have a discussion.
I know.
But practically-
it's imposed upon you.
You know that, right? I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, I know. But
But that's not how my career started actually. After I left Richard Hindustan because of some reasons, I had a lot of challenges.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to go into that right
Yeah.
now. But in 1987, I got into what is called direct selling. Direct selling is where you
Okay.
go directly to the customer.
Okay, so you bypass all the people in between.
All the people.
All right, so that's what these are critical things in your life, and you get that opportunity, you better seize it. And I think he did. So this direct selling that you got into, obviously it was not a Procter and Gamble product.
No.
It was something totally different.
It
What was
totally
that?
different. It was, have you heard about World Book Encyclopedia?
Well, I heard of encyclopedias. Britannica is what I know.
Yeah. Britannica was more famous, but World Book is what we used to sell door to door.
Okay.
Okay, that's how I got into sales. And then
So you left the regular sales job, which means sending out indents from 1,000 shops and all. Left that and then went
I
into...
left that, and no, I didn't get into direct sales after that. I got into. That's a long story. We have to leave from 1980 to 1989.
No, because it's always a transition of going from an organized selling activity to where you are the main guy selling. I guess that's where you develop that interest in sales.
Actually, I wanted to start my own business once I left Richardson Hindustan. My objective was to start my own business, but there was lot of personal challenges. So finally, I ended up having a small dabba shop, a kiosk.
Okay.
For 7 years, I was really, really bad. I didn't even have.
And where was the shop located?
This was in Bangalore.
Bangalore.
So I didn't even have I didn't even have enough money to eat 3 times a day. I didn't even get 3 square meals a day.
All right.
And then I got into this World Book Encyclopedia. That is where I really learned what is called selling. This was real selling. Okay. And then I left World Book because of some challenges with the organization. And then I was wondering what to do. And that's how I got into sales training. Okay. See, Madhav, it's very interesting. If you look at any company's profit and loss statement, normally you will see lots of entries on the left hand side, but there will be only one entry on the right hand side. Left is the expenses and right is the income.
Earnings, okay.
Okay. At income side, you will see only one entry, and that is sales.
Sale.
Would you agree?
Yep.
Okay. That means the only thing which brings in money to a company is the sales department.
True.
All the other departments, even though they
Unless
are
you have
important,
a litigant attitude and you're going on filing
Sorry?
case. If you have a litigant attitude, then you'll be filing cases left, right. So that's a source of revenue for many companies. Intellectual property. Then they go and earn on that. But today, I guess what you're talking about is hard selling products. So for that, you're right.
no, even if you have intellectual property, you make money from intellectual property only when you sell.
Sell or somebody violates your rights.
Okay. Yeah. That is other income. Very right.
It's serious money these days. But anyway, come back to...
But Madhav, the interesting or rather amazing or rather sad thing is most of the companies, they will take only qualified people to work on the left hand side.
Okay.
But they take anybody and everybody for the right hand side, which is the bread and butter of the company.
Correct. Everything. Bread, butter, jam. There's nothing
Everything.
else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In 1998, I had written an article in Indian Express where I had mentioned the only reason US is ahead of us today is because they have better salespeople. At that time in 1998, in a city like Chennai, they will have 30 to 40 sales training institutes. Whereas in Chennai, we had 3. Ours was 1 and 2 others. Okay. And even today, the situation is not different.
They're totally inadequate.
Totally inadequate. See, today also if you see, in US, more than 50 to 60% of the sales people are trained.
Okay, another one I want to ask you.
Please.
These American methods of sales, which they teach in their academies, do they match with ours? In the sense, culturally, it makes no difference selling to an Indian, selling to an African?
There are. But that difference is very minor.
Okay.
See, basically, customers are the same. They want benefit.
Okay. So there are no fundamentals are
fundamentally
the same.
there is no.
Fundas are same.
Fundas are same.
Okay.
Practices are different. My way of saying is principles remain the same.
Yeah.
Practices change.
Correct. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So even today, if you see, in US, more than 40 to 50% of the salespeople are trained. Whereas in India, less than 10% of the salespeople have ever attended a sales training.
So is there a fault of the senior management that they don't recognize the need for it?
You could say that. See, actually, we were in the sellers market till about 20 years back.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't need salespeople because we were in the sellers market.
And sell.
Produce whatever you produce gets sold. Okay. Then slowly we got into the buyer's market, and till about 4, 5, 6 years back, 7 years back, if you had either good quality or good service or good price, you could succeed.
Yeah.
One of the 3 was enough.
Okay.
Today,
any one was enough.
Any one of the 3 was enough for you to be able to achieve success. Today, even after you have all 3,
you still need good salesmen.
You still need good selling skills.
Okay.
You need people who know how to sell to the customer based on their psychology.
So is there a particular industry that you aim your coaching services to, or all are welcome to attend?
Tell me again.
Do you aim your sales course at a particular industry or a particular type of product, or is it that your selling techniques valid for the industry?
They are valid for entire industry, but I focus more on direct selling. I mean, of course, see, because direct selling is the toughest. If you can sell to a customer,
okay,
you can sell to anybody.
So anybody who's having a startup where he's making something on his own, I don't know what, for him, would it be the right place to come to you? Would you know the kind of people that you'd be looking?
I would say the reason why most of the startups fail is because they don't know how to sell.
I think they've understood all the other steps right up to that last one.
Except selling.
Okay.
Except selling. Because they have absolutely no idea that selling is a skill.
Yeah, that's true.
They think, 90% of the people don't even know the difference between sales and marketing.
Yes.
Okay, they are all focused on marketing. Marketing is attracting the customer.
Correct.
But selling is getting the money from the customer.
It's always clubbed together, sales and marketing. Director, sales and marketing, which is a bad thing actually, because they're not the same.
Yeah, they're not the same, but I won't say that's a bad thing as long as people understand when it's sales and marketing, they are different.
Yeah.
It is sales and marketing. Not sales is equal to marketing. It's not sales, it's not marketing.
It's not sales or marketing either.
It's neither sales or marketing. It's sales and marketing, and we need both.
Okay.
If you have a good marketing, sales becomes easier.
So your coaching or training, is it a one-on-one or is it a
No,
group?
I do a lot of one-on-one coaching, which is for the senior management and CEOs, which is for business,
Okay.
not just for sales. Okay, but sales is basically I'm more focused on training program.
Okay.
Okay, I do some open training program where people from any industry can come in, but I am more focused on training in the corporates. People, companies where
Within
they have,
the company. They are
Huh?
say
they
sales-
have minimum 15, 20 people, 30 people, 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people.
Okay.
And I can see, as a trainer, as personal, I mean, this has got nothing to do with sales, but as a trainer, I have spoken to 60,000 people
Okay.
live.
Wow.
Live 60,000
That's a
people.
serious number of people that you have talked to.
And I have also done a lot of training programs all over the world in US, Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, etc.
To other Indians or just
No,
to them?
Yeah, I mean to those country people.
And your principles of whatever you taught there is exactly what you teach here.
Exactly.
So-
I have developed my own module which is called paid accounts. I call it creative sales process.
Creative sales process. That's quite an interesting new take on sales training. Good idea. So there's a saying, picture's worth 1,000 words. So taking a cue from that, is there something that you can tell me which will, cut through the blather, as they say?
Okay.
And let's get something a little more concrete.
Okay. Can I have a piece of papers? Can I
Sure.
use this?
Yes,
Okay, can you give me that
yeah,
paper?
take
Yeah.
this.
Just give me a second. Okay. I hope the audience can see this.
Yeah, we'll show it to them.
And I hope you can't. Okay, all right. I'll give you an example of what is selling. Okay. Do you know playing cards, Madhav?
Yes.
Okay. In a pack of cards, how many cards?
52.
52. Absolutely, you're right. 52 cards, right? Now, out of 52 cards, Madhav, half are red, half are black.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yep.
Pick any color, red or black.
Red.
Red. Fantastic. What's left?
Black.
Black. Absolutely, you're right. Black. In black, there are two suits.
Yes.
Clover and spades.
Yes.
Pick one.
Okay, clubs. Clubs.
Clubs. Okay, very good. So what's left?
Spades.
Spades. Right. In spades, there are 13 cards.
Yes.
6 cards are above 7.
Yes.
And 6 cards are below 7. Ace I'm taking as below 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are below 7. And 6 cards are above 7. So tell me above or below. Just say above or below.
Let's say below.
Below. Fantastic. So what's left?
Above.
Above. In above, there are 6 cards.
Yes.
3 with pictures, 3 without pictures.
Okay.
Okay. Choose with pictures or without pictures.
Let's have with pictures.
With pictures. Great. You're awesome, Madhav. With pictures. With pictures, there are 3 cards.
Yep.
Jack, clover and...
King.
Jack, king and queen.
Yes.
Pick one.
Okay.
Tell
Queen.
me. Queen. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, you like queens, eh? All right. So what's left? Jack and king?
Yes.
Pick one.
All right. Take the jack.
Jack. So what's left?
King of spades.
Madhav, you are awesome. You are a magician. How did you know that's what I have written?
King of spades. Okay.
Can you imagine? Wow. Hats off to you, Madhav.
So there's some,
You have, I mean, how did you know that I have written King
you
of
actually
Spades?
led me by the nose in some mysterious manner. That's all I can
But
say.
how do you feel, knowing that, yeah, I picked the right card? How do you feel?
I wish I'd picked the other one.
No, that's right, but how do you feel? Finally you got the right card. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do anything, so I don't know. But
Correct.
anyway, what's your objective? How did you...
The objective
How does
is, this is exactly what is selling, Madhav. It's as simple as this, where you decide the outcome and you lead the customer to it.
All right, that's very good.
It doesn't matter what you picked. You will always end up with King of
Because you will ask another question which will again get me to
I'll
that
make
one.
sure that you come to the right
All right.
decision.
Hey
It's as
guys,
simple.
that's what you need. Go and get your sales team to go and
Absolutely,
meet him,
Madhav.
because
Absolutely.
you need him.
I wish people could understand the important selling skills, because I can guarantee you that if they go through this creative sales training within 3 to 6 months, within 3 months, I would say, they will have minimum 25% to 150% growth. Minimum is 25%.
Okay.
Normally they have 75 to 100%.
All right. The next interesting thing is, does it cost a bomb to be trained under you? It does.
Well, Not really, because
So it's worth
if you
it.
look
What
at
you-
because see today most of the companies they are spending more than 30,000-40,000 rupees per month to pay to the salespeople along with all the other things. Their
Sure.
outgo is more than 50,
Yeah,
60,000
and the
rupees.
bonuses and the incentives and whatnot.
Okay, and if they have to spend another 10,000 rupees and they can double their productivity in 3 to 6 months.
Worth it. So that's like a straight selling proposition. Put 10,000 down and double your profits.
Absolutely. No, triple your profits.
Or triple your profits.
Yeah, because when you
so
double your sales.
He's got an interesting little book which says the pocket book of double your sales and triple your profits.
Yeah, these are some beautiful sales quotes.
Okay, it's a book full of quotations.
Yeah, I always believe nothing happens in this world until somebody sells something to somebody.
Okay, it says, of course, everyone can sell without training, but they don't break records. So all sorts of interesting little thing, but it's fascinating. So this completely developed by you, or you used your sales experience?
No, actually, I use what I learned in World Book Encyclopedia. Okay, I traveled many times abroad. So whatever I learned there, I converted into how to Indian market.
Okay,
So
so it's
I've
like
got
tweaked for our market. Your whole
tweaked
process.
for our market. I added a few things and I remodeled a few things.
Okay.
This paid accounts is totally developed by me.
Okay, and is there any written work in your training thing? I mean, is it questions and answers, or filling questionnaires, or answering?
I mean, it's a totally hands-on. We have a lot of role plays. We have a lot of group discussion. We have a lot of self-analysis. Okay, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, that's all I can say.
Okay.
I have trained more than 200,000 people, 2 lakh people so far.
Wow.
Okay, and almost everybody who has come back, they have broken records. Recently I had a guy whom I trained last year, and before my training, he had a total turnover of 5.7 lakhs in 6 months.
Okay.
After the training, next month he did 1.7 lakhs.
Okay.
Next month he did 5.1 lakhs, and next 12 months he did 1 crore. 6 months, 5.7
Send me
lakhs.
his name, number, and email ID. I want to talk to this guy.
Yeah, sure. His name is Albert.
Yeah.
He's working with a company called Krishna Engineering. I can give you the number later.
Wow. No, I'm impressed.
And I
it's
have another
true.
guy whom I trained almost about 20 years back. No, not 20 years. 17 years back. 17 years back, he's a printer. Okay. His name is Muthu. And 17 years back, when he came to us for training, his monthly turnover was 1.5 lakhs. That's about 18 lakhs per annum was a turnover, not profit.
Okay.
Last to last year, his turnover was 20 crores.
Wow.
20 crores from less than 20 lakhs in about 14-15 years.
And does he attribute it to you?
100%. I've got a testimonial from him. You can talk to him anytime, and anytime he meets me, he says, today, whatever I am, it's because of you. And this is not only Muthu and Albert, but I can give you lots of it.
I know there's so much of training, importance being paid to training, but one hardly ever gets, a true insight into exactly how do you force or channelize opinions. I like that little thing you did with the cards. I can see that you can sell a motor pump. If somebody came to buy an exhaust pump, you'll make him buy a motor pump.
That is not selling, by the way.
That's misleading.
That is calling.
All right.
That is
Anyway, it's
not
been lovely talking to you, Yathiraj.
It has been real pleasure.
It was a lovely time talking to you, and I think as soon as this is over, I'm going to sign up with you. I want to learn some things too. Thanks for coming.
If you'd like to contact me, you can contact me at my mobile number 88-256-38345. This is a Chennai number, so if you're calling from anywhere outside Tamil Nadu, you have to add a 0. Or you can contact me on my email DYSTYP. It stands for double your sales, triple your profit. We also have a website called doubleyoursalestripleyourprofit.com and yatraining.com. So any of these contacts and 88-256-38345 will come directly to me. So you can talk to me personally. Thank you.